What's going on, Brian?
Hey, John, what's up?
What, man? Oh, kind of messed that up.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Man, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
A lot of semester projects are done.
I know. It's been rough.
Yeah. We should go get a beer to celebrate.
It's a beer. That bad?
What?
Yeah, I've heard of it, just never tried. Just been too scared to try it, I guess.
There's nothing to be scared of.
What's it taste like?
What kind?
There's more than one kind?
Yeah. This is gonna take some work, man.
I don't know. I just don't know if beer is the right thing for me.
Well, I mean, you're a foodie, right? You like food?
Of course.
Well, you drink wine with food because it goes well?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Think about it this way. I think beer probably is better with
Really?
food than wine. Yeah. I mean, think about this. You know, wine has one ingredient. Grapes.
True.
Grapes, grapes, grapes. Beer has yeast for the kind of bready flavor. You got the hops for the bitterness. You got the barley in there. You know, you got you can add spices and nuts and fruits and veg. I mean, you name it. Like pumpkin beers. There's all kinds of things you do. What's your favorite kind of food?
It's easy. Lady Brunch Burger.
What?
You never had a Lady Brunch Burger? It's a bacon cheeseburger with fried egg sandwiched between two glazed donuts. It's delicious.
Sounds kind of greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, think about this. All right, so taking that Lady Brunch Burger, pairing it up with like a lager or pills or something really bubbly, effervescent, kind of cut through the grease a little bit, maybe like an IPA or maybe something that kind of got some sweet notes to pair the sweetness of the donut. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, try that. Huh. It's interesting. This is very interesting. This conversation really has me thinking about beer for the first time. Why wasn't I ever interested in beer before when people talked to me about it? This sounds like relevance to me. All of a sudden, this beer stuff is personally meaningful because it's linked to food.
Hey, let's go get a beer. I'm gonna show you the stuff.
I don't know, man. I mean, it sounds interesting, but
Come get a beer with me. I'll buy you a hamburger.
deal. All right.
All right, let's do some chaining here. All right, I'm gonna walk you from some basic beers up to some more complex, more challenging beers.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so we'll start off with this one here. It's a wheat beer, pretty straightforward, pretty popular. Can go well with a lot of different things. Pretty diverse.
Wow. It's pretty good stuff.
See, not bad, right?
I'm kind of liking this beer stuff.
There you go.
It's got me, I can't believe I'm saying this, it's got me motivated to try some more beers here.
Let's give it a shot.
What's this one?
All right. This one here is Purple Haze. It's just a lager, but it's actually infused with raspberries. So yeah. So you might be able to pair that up with some other interesting items too.
That's really good.
You like that?
That's good stuff.
Good. I'm glad we're making a difference here.
What's this one?
All right. So this is a winter ale. This is definitely more complex than the previous two. You're gonna have some competing flavors in there. You're gonna have some maybe nutmeg, some other spices, probably kind of a different aroma to it too. So
It's rich.
yeah, give it a shot.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Like that?
It's pretty good.
You get down with that? All right. All right. This last one here. This is put some hair on your chest.
I can have some more of this later, right? We're just going to walk through
Oh
it?
yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah, you can get down to that. So this one here is oatmeal stout, really thick. It's actually really good with desserts.
Oh, foam on it,
yeah. You can actually put that with some ice cream. It'd be pretty good, believe it or not. But
Ugh. Yeah.
not yours.
Yucky.
Yeah. What do you think about the other ones though?
You know what? I really like these other ones. It's like you really got me ready to try all the different kinds of beer, and each beer is kind of like a reward. It's got me coming back for more. That turned off.
All right. So now that you got some basic knowledge about beer, you want to learn some more? You got some prior knowledge to activate?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think I'm going to try and use some of this information you give me to impress some of my foodie friends with some beer pairings at our next soiree.
Oh, look at you. All right, well, I'll give you the basics then, okay? So within beer, you have two general types. You have lagers and you have ales. Lagers are, bottom fermenting, cleaner, crisper, brewed at lower temperatures, a little simpler of a beer. Ales are top fermenting. They're brewed at warmer temperatures, a little more complex, have some more diverse characteristics to it.
Right.
So, and within each of those, you have about 1,000 different types of beer. I mean, within lagers, you have pilsners, you have bocks, you have I don't know, even just straight up lagers. And then on the ale side, you have India Pale Ales, IPAs. You have other just straight up pale ales, British ales, German ales, wheat beers, porters, stouts. Those are all considered types of ale. It's pretty complex, but within those, there's a lot of differences that come down to the different ingredients. So I got a couple books that go through and show you the different types of hops and barleys and malts and whatever else you can put in the beer to kind of.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to chunk all this information, but it's a lot. Pretty intense stuff. Let me take a look at your books here.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little complex for me too, to be honest with you. I have to use some mnemonic devices, even like Losey's method or some acronyms, things like that, just to really help try and trigger it. I'll be sitting at home reading Charlie Papazian's book here, some Beer Advocate, and I'm trying to remember the differences even within the specific types of beer, one IPA to another or a porter to a porter. It's just hard to really kind of remember those specific differences.
I'm not going to lie, this is probably a little outside of my ZPD here, all this information. You know what I think might help?
What's that?
What if we brewed some beer together?
OMG. That would be totes awesome.
No, you didn't. You're cut off. No more beer for you.
What? Alright, well, you know what? It's funny you mention it. I was down in the basement of the house we rented the other day. I just saw some stuff in the corner. I'm pretty sure it's some old brewing equipment. We can go dust it off.
No way.
Yes, let's do it. Alright, it's on. Yes, some problem-based learning. I just know from my past learning that when I'm able to really work on solving a real-world problem and have minimal guidance or instruction, I internalize the information better. And I always come away with a more robust ability to use that skill in other situations.
Wow, look at this. This is perfect.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird that it's just conveniently here like this.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, this definitely can give us some great context next time we're back at the bar and that bartender start talking all beer nerdy.
Yeah, and we're going to learn some new skills, man. This is perfect for me. I can show my foodie friends how to make beer. Yeah, and once we get the general steps down, it's going to kind of pretty much be scaffolding for learning to brew other types of beer. You can kind of adapt. Yeah, this is problem-based learning that we can learn about in P540. Yeah. We got a problem, we're trying to figure out how to brew beer, and we're going to work on it together as a team, figure it out on our own. I love it. That's awesome. And it's definitely real-world focused, too. I mean, this is situational learning. Yeah. It's the best. All right, man, let's do it. Cool.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city.
It's looking good. Yeah, you
We
smell
built
that?
this
Yeah,
city
smells
on
great.
rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. Marconi plays the mambo. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
At long last.
Yeah, 4 weeks later.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. You know?
You know, this dark beer is growing on me now that I've poured my own blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yeah, well, I thought I tasted a little bit of that in there.
It's good stuff, whatever it is.
Yep. Well, so anyways, that kind of wraps up our personal learning theory video where we kind of collaborated on it. To start this off, we both felt that our personal learning theories were fairly alike and shared a lot of the same themes throughout them. You know, I personally, I'm a big fan of the constructivist approach with respect to, problem-based learning and letting the learner create their own learning experience. On the other side, motivation, I think those two are really closely linked. Learner's motivation to actually go through the learning process.
And for me, it's two of the biggest points for my personal learning theory are to have collaborative learning and for the learning to be meaningful and relevant. And we cover both of those points in this video. We use collaborative learning because we learn this process together, how to make beer, and then the learning was made relevant for me by associating the beer with food, because I'm a foodie in the video.
So the other really underlying trait that we shared was the systematic eclecticism. Like I said earlier, I'm a big fan of the constructive approaches, but I don't believe that's the only solution or the only real right way to go. It's really about blending constructivism with some traits of behaviorism and some aspects of cognitivism too. And so you'll see those traits coming together in the video as we go through John's exploration of the world of beer.